Let's go ahead and call this meeting to order, please, and we have our first item on our agenda, and we need to canvass the election results of our general election on May the 7th.
Yes, Mayor, Council, good afternoon. This item is to canvass the early voting and election day results of the general election of May 7, 2016. This is to certify the attached vote totals under Section 87.1231 of the Texas Election Code. Total votes received for City Council Place 2, Ruben Plata, was a total of 2,015, with 409 election day votes, 1,460 early voting votes, 146 absentee votes. Oscar Martinez, 730, 161 election day votes, 495 early voting, and 74 absentee. Joe Louis Sanchez, 1122 total, 182 election day, 736 early voting, 203 absentee votes. For City Council Place 4, Armando Ocaña, 2,521 total votes, with 476 election day, 1,726 early voting, 318 absentee. Jaime Gutierrez, 1,410 for 284 of election day, 1,022 early voting, and 104 absentee. Mayor, these are the canvassing results for the May 7th election.
Okay, so those are the total votes for the canvassing, and to accept those numbers, we need a motion to approve the canvassing of this election by those numbers that Mrs. Carrillo have
Second.
read. We do have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries.
Mayor, Council, the next item is approval of Resolution 1451, and this is accepting the results of the general election of May 7, 2016, and this is for City Council Place 2 and Place 4, whereby Ruben Plata and Armando Ocaña are declared the winners for the May 7th election.
Resolution 1451, we need a motion to accept that resolution.
I move for approval. Second.
A motion and second to approve our resolution 1451. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries. We do have a swearing in.
Yes, sir.
Right
Now we'll
now?
have the swearing in of Councilman Ruben Plata.
We'll have Mr. Ocaña go first.
Place 2 would be the courtesy to give Mayor, I've already given Mr. Plata the courtesy
Okay,
to be first.
Mr. Plata.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm going to ask my girls, my wife, to come up front just in case. Make sure I don't run. Come on.
Mr. Plata, you can place your left hand, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Ruben Plata,
I, Ruben Plata,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties
the duties
of the office of City Council Place 2
of the office of City Council Place 2
of the City of Mission,
of the City of Mission,
County of Hidalgo,
County of Hidalgo,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state,
and the Charter
and the Charter
and ordinances of this city,
and ordinances of this city,
and I furthermore solemnly swear that I have not directly
that I had not directly
or indirectly
paid,
offered, promised to pay, contributed, or promised to contribute any money or things,
or
promised any public office
promised any public office
or employment
or employment
for the giving or withholding
for the giving or withholding
of a vote at the election
of the vote of the election
at which I was elected,
of which I was elected.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask my wife and my son, Jonathan, to come before me, and I'm going to ask Dr. Charles Austin to swear me in if my niece is not here.
Dr. Ocaña. Dr. Ocaña. She's parking.
She's parking? Oh. Let's wait a minute. Let's wait. Hey, you're an impromptu doctor. Too many floaters. Well, before I get sworn in, I just want to personally thank everybody that supported me in one way or another, or even didn't support me in one way or another. The thing that I want to declare today is that the election is over, and it's time for us to serve our citizens, for 4 more years. As we still wait, I do want to thank those friends of mine that have been here since my kindergarten years, and my neighbors who have been here since I've been a little kid. I know my parents right now; they're dancing in heaven with joy. Join us, and those that knew my parents know very well that they always meant well for every single brother of mine. I know my brother George is here, my brother Ramiro is here, my brother Alberto is disabled and he couldn't make it, and my other brother Tomas had traffic to Houston with his son, so I told him that it was best that they took care of that traffic in Houston. So, and I also want to recognize the new the new City of Peñitas Fire Department that is here, that we have the interim chief here, and we have some of the officers that are here. I appreciate you all coming all the way over here to witness my swearing in. And I know the city manager from Peñitas is here also. Thank you, Mr. Romero, for making the effort to be here, and of course, all the department heads from the city of Mission. I appreciate all your services, just because I'm helping the city of Peñitas, don't think I'm going to forget the city of Mission. So.
Sorry, Dio. I had mediation, and I told them I could only do it. They promised me to be out at 4, and attorneys. They didn't quite tell the truth. Please raise your right hand. I, Armando Caña, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office City Council Place 4 of the City of Mission, County of Hidalgo, State of Texas, and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state, and the charter and ordinances of this city, I furthermore solemnly swear
I furthermore solemnly swear
and I have not directly
that I have not directly
or indirectly paid, offered, promised to pay, contributed, or promised to contribute any money or things of value, or promised any public office or employment for the giving or withholding of a vote at the election of which I was elected. So help me God.
So help me God. Next step.
Mayor, I want to use the opportunity to thank, first of all, God for giving me the opportunity to serve 4 more years, because that is a blessing to serve your community. I want to thank my family and so many friends that made this possible. This is a team effort, and we were successfully, won this election, and I want to thank once again everybody for making this possible. I do promise to continue doing my best and to listen to the citizens and to work with with the mayor and my fellow council members. So thank you to all the directors for doing a good job and making us look good. God bless you.
I'll make mine about 6 hours long, Mayor, but no, I just want to echo the same thing as Mr. Plata. It's been a team effort. I know we had our ups and downs during the election, but it's over. We're going to go forward, and we're going to do what I told Channel 4 we were going to do, and that's to continue missions, progress, and more progress. Thank you, God.
Thank you. We go on to item number 5, and I will ask Chief Dominguez to come in and...
Good afternoon, Mayor, City Council. The Mission Police Department is requesting approval of a resolution to submit an agreement for the temporary closure of the state right-of-way to the Texas Department of Transportation. The agreement is required by the Texas Department of Transportation for the temporary closure of the southbound lanes of FM 396 on San Luis Highway, commencing at 1st Street South to Military Highway, eastbound on Military Highway, right turning southbound onto FM 494 towards Granjeno, and looping around 494 back to FM 1016, continuing northbound on FM 1016 to 1st Street and 1st Street to the Mayberry Pool, and ending at the 100 block of South Mayberry. The Mission Police Department will be responsible for securing the route. This is for a triathlon of a light event to be held on that day. We're requesting again for authorization to send it to the Texas Department of Transportation and FAR for approval.
Okay, our resolution number would be 1452.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have motion and second to approve resolution 1452. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries. Thank you. Item 6, Alex Beat.
Mayor, Council, good evening. I'll read the resolution. It's a long resolution, but basically, we were working with a bank. Back in April 25th, you all had approved a resolution that allowed us to take out a loan to furnish the building just east of us here, the Center for Education and Economic Development. We were working with one bank. We couldn't agree to the terms, so we went to the second bank. And so this action is, I'm asking that you authorize this resolution to amend that resolution that included the other bank to now include Lone Star Bank, which is the bank that we're going with. So I'll read the resolution as it's stated. a resolution amending the City Missions Resolution Number 1447 dated April 25th, 2016, a resolution approving the expenditure of the funds by the Mission Economic Development Corporation as set out in the terms of the Mission Economic Development Corporation Resolution Number 2016-02 dated April 19th, 2016, and authorizing and approving a loan and terms thereof in the amount of $2 million to finance its purchase of certain personal property, approving the execution and delivery of loan documents, including a pledge agreement related thereto, delegating authority to the Chief Executive Officer to consummate the loan and containing other matters related thereto.
The approval of a new resolution will be 1453.
I move for approval.
Second.
Motion is second to approve Resolution 1453. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Against, motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Meats. Item 7, Mr. Martinez, Boys and Girls Club.
Good afternoon, Mayor, City Council. Approval is being requested to enter into interlocal agreement between City of Mission and Sherland ISD to jointly undertake the youth services of the Mission Boys and Girls Club at Jesse Jensen Elementary, where it will provide summer camp programs from June 6 to July the 14th, 2016.
We do need a motion to approve that agreement.
Move to approve.
Second.
We do have a motion and a second to approve the interlocal agreement. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries. You have another item, number 8.
Thank you. In accordance with local government code, general exceptions, paragraph 252.022A13, procurement, public calamity, unforeseen damage to the public property. The staff is requesting to execute payment to Austin Courts and Floors in the amount of $49,300 for Boys and Girls Club Gym emergency repairs and replacement due to water damage.
I move to approve, Mayor.
Second.
I have a question, Mayor.
Go ahead.
Have the repairs and the replacement been done to your standards and do you, based on the fact that it was an accident and water
Yes, sir.
damage, everything was
Yeah.
brought back to normal?
They're working on the roof right now, and they're through with the roof, and then they're gonna start the repairs on the floor.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mayor.
Okay, we do need a motion to approve the payment.
I move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries. The next item is the budget amendment for the Boys and Girls Club. Concerns the same item. Chief?
Good afternoon, Mayor and City Council.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Item number 9 is approval of a budget amendment, and this is for the $51,000 to allocate to cover for the emergency repairs of the floor and the ceiling at the Boys and Girls Club main unit.
51,000?
It's $51,000. It was $49,000, plus there's an additional like $1,000 that they're using to repair the ceiling as well.
So
Move
it's,
to approve.
Second.
we have a motion and a second to approve 51,000.
Correct, Mayor. And also, just to make a note of this, this is being paid through our TML insurance. It was approved.
Yes, an
All those in favor
insurance
signify
claim
by
as well.
saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries. Yeah, this is going to get reimbursed through
Insurance.
TML. Okay, thank you. We do have an executive session, and we do need a motion.
Mayor, I move that we move into executive session pursuant to VTCA Government Code Section 551.001, Mayor.
Second.
Do have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries. Do go into executive session. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you.
Mayor, I move that we reconvene.
Second.
We have motion and a second to reconvene. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes, motion carries. We do have some action on item 10.10A, and our council.
Mr. Mayor, if the council is inclined to take action, we would need a motion to authorize the city manager and city attorney to negotiate and retain outside legal counsel for the purpose of intervening and representing the city with regards to all issues in the Sharyland Utilities rate case filed in PUC docket number 45414 and within the parameters discussed in executive session.
I so move, Mayor.
Second.
Do we have a motion and a second? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, motion carries. That is the last item on our agenda, and our next item would be to adjourn.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
We do have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We do have an adjournment. Thank you.